in this video, I also think, it's a cool thing that he took that van that's like in the cover art of Good Kid, Mad City, one of Kendrick's, classic albums. He took that van and he smashed it. I like it. I like it. Hey y'all, it's gonna let y'all know it's getting scary out there. It's getting very spooky. So protect your mind, protect your heart, protect your soul, your family, your loved ones. Anyway, this is Snack News, episode 11. I'm your girl, Chef Lil P, bringing you the food news around the country and worldwide. Let's get into it.
Listen, y'all can have those other love languages. You want to know what my love language is? Food.
So, if you're like heavily invested into, the culture and in particularly rap music, there's a beef going on between Drake and Kendrick. And oh boy, this is something else. Cause at first they was throwing little light jabs. Excuse me. And it was cool. Kendrick, just say F it, put it all out there with the, like that record, and y'all know what that did. And it set things off. And now rear end definitely into the it's about to go down. It's about to go crazy. Hope nobody die. We in that phase, of this rap beef. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, I'm all for it because this is the most interesting, rap, has been for a long time now. But anyway, let's, get into, the snack news content here. So, I think in Euphoria, Kendrick, he mentioned this, Chinese restaurant called New-Ho King, that's in Toronto. Now, him mention that, in Euphoria, has gave this restaurant some fame. And everybody is now going there, they flocking over there, because they trying to be part of, this whole hype that's going on right now. So, let's see what they saying here.
It's been an over decade-long feud, and now a new Kendrick Lamar diss record targeting Toronto's own Drake has one local Chinese restaurant caught in the middle, but in a good way. New-Ho King on Spadina was mentioned in the song Euphoria, and now the owner says they have since been showered with 5-star reviews.
Talk about me and my family, Crody. Someone go bleed in your family, Crody. I be a New-Ho King.
New-Ho King.
There you go.
That's right. I'm trying to learn how to sing the song now.
Johnny Liu is the owner of New-Ho King in Chinatown. He says since last night, his phone has been blowing up with messages.
This morning, a lot of people text me. He said, "Oh, look at that. That's your restaurant?" I said, "Yes." And they said, "Oh, look at that. Look at the song."
Don't speak on the family, Crody. You can get deep in the family, Crody.
In the song, Kendrick Lamar jokingly pokes fun at the Toronto accent and slang. He then specifically mentioned the restaurant and their fried rice.
I be at New-Haul King eating fried rice with a dip sauce and a blammy, Crody.
He said good food and might be the.
Now, I heard that this, New King, restaurant is just like, because like I said, I'm also heavily invested, into this, rap beef. And, I watch, some reaction videos. There's like, I don't know what video it is or who the guy that made it, but they were saying like this restaurant in particular is like one of the restaurants that's open up, late night. So people, go there after partying, to get something to eat and hang around. But it's also a place, that area has a lot of like, since it's, open at night, late at night, it has a lot of activity. Some gang violent activity. So Kendrick, is telling, Drake, like, hey, it can go down. We can sit here and go to the spot where it usually goes down at. And then he hit him with the Crody, which is, I think is like Toronto Crip language. Look, I'm not a gang member, so I can't really go into details and with all that. But looking at that fried rice, it looks okay. You know what I'm saying? It looks like regular, fried rice. It don't look like they, they really, try to hook it up. And people have been, saying like the food ain't really all that, but they go there because it's one of the restaurants, saying that's open late night. So everybody just flocked there. So, it's been, a place that people been going to, but now, people's going, like I said, it's going to flock there because, what's going on.
The fried rice get more rice. The chef gonna be busy.
Since the song was released Tuesday, Google reviews for the establishment have been soaring with positive feedback, with most mentioning the song and their now famous dish.
Whoa, 7 minutes ago.
So people are mentioning the song that Kendrick...
Yep, I see that. Kendrick's a good guy. Oh my God.
Lou says he expects more customers will be stopping by since he's receiving this international attention. Even today, customers we spoke to said they made their way to Chinatown to try the fried rice, thanks to the American rapper.
I came all the way from Markham just to see this fried rice, man. Kendrick Lamar, you gotta pay respect to K-Dot, man. Ever since he dropped the diss track, I was like, I gotta visit this place.
And see, the thing is, I don't think Kendrick never really been there. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And then he mentioned it in a diss track. And now people think like, oh, they must have some good fried rice. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, people need to like understand the whole, context of why Kendrick, put that, in that diss track, why he, created that bar there. It was just, basically, some type of metaphor, saying like, you want to get violent, we can get violent type of thing. But big ups, you know what I'm saying, to the owner of New Ho King. Now you about to get some major business. You about to get some bread. So hey, you winning. You definitely winning out of this whole beef, which is a good thing. You know. I don't know what's going to happen between Kendrick and Drake though. You know, and yeah, that you know brings me to say Drake. It was like, oh, it's like that. You know what I'm saying? Now you want to sit here and talk about going to my hometown, Toronto, and us, you know, getting down over there. All right, I got something for you. So Drake came back after, you know, Kendrick, you know, dropped 616 in LA. And he dropped what? Let me see. Family Matters. Because you know Kendrick, you know what I'm saying, been, you know, preaching that he's a family man, and Drake's he's not, he don't take care of his kid. So Drake was like, okay. And the cool thing about it, you know what I'm saying, is that Drake, you know, he also dropped a video for it, which I give Drake some major points on that. You know, because to me, it takes the song to another level, you know, and it also makes it more, you know, memorable. Sometimes when you think of like a classic, you know, song, not that I think that, you know, this song is a classic, but just in general speaking, when you think of like, you know, a classic song or any song that you like, most likely it has a video for it. And sometimes when you think of the song, you also think of the video. So I like that move that, you know, Drake did there, you know, instead of doing the whole, you know, here's the cover art picture, you know, for the song. No, I was going to give you the whole video. And the video is hard. I like that. You know, it's very spooky, you know, very murder mystery, you know, type vibe. I like it. But let me show you what he did here. Alright, I'm not gonna sit here and play the whole, you know, video, but y'all saw what he did there. You know, he actually, you know, he went to New Ho King, talked to the mob, you know what I'm saying, bosses in the back, you know, let them know like, hey, this Kendrick, you know, guy, he's a problem. We need to get rid of him. We need to get rid of him immediately. And in this video, I also think, you know, it's a cool thing that he took that van that's like in the cover art of Good Kid, Mad City, one of Kendrick's, you know, classic albums. He took that van and he smashed it. I like it. And then that leads me, you know what I'm saying, to say this. Let's talk about, you know what I'm saying, the state of like, you know, rap music. pandemic did numbers on everybody. And it made, rap music in particular not so interesting. It's been, probably like a few artists that came out trying to, keep the hype going, but it was, hey, they came, they did a thing, everybody was on it, and for a hot second, now we on to something else. And that instant gratification, that TikTok, especially, they got that down pat. Things really have changed. And I would say right now, this is what making, rap a little bit more interesting. Because Drake could have seen here, went on vacation, and then probably, came out with a single, an album or whatever towards the end of this year or next year. Kendrick, probably along with J. Cole, they could have came out this year, and most likely everybody been talk about their albums, and then boom, just like that, people will move on to something else. This right here, it's you can tell not only we are invested, but these two artists is invested, and I feel like it's bringing some passion, in it for them and us, because now they got to come up with the best beat, best flow, they gotta be creative with the whole song, visuals, title, like you name it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even gonna get into the whole business behind it and the whole numbers, like who's doing more numbers than who, cause I just don't get into that, But yeah, I just feel like it's a good thing, what I'm saying, right now. Now, look, rap beef, it can get ugly. What I'm saying? We all know the whole classic rap beef of, Biggie and Tupac and what happened to that. So a lot of people, when it comes to like rap and battle rap and beef, you got people that's like, as long as they keep it on wax, as long as they see here and keep it in the art, it's all good. And then you got some people that's like, yeah, what I'm saying, you can say that, but what happens when these people and their team, get, living their daily lives and their path, cross. What happened when they see each other? Things can sit here and get ugly, can get dangerous. And my opinion is like, look, That's why, as an artist, particularly a rap artist, that's why you don't see here and do no sneak disses, or mention other rappers, name, unless you want that smoke. For real. Because you can be thinking like, oh, he ain't gonna do nothing, she ain't gonna do nothing. But then when you see him, they wasn't playing about that stuff they was saying on their records. Some rap beef is is really just, hey, I think I can rap better than you. That's all it is. And then some rap battle beefs are really personal, to the point where, hey, it's on sight when I see you. Is this something like that between Drake and Kendrick? Who knows? It may not be like that between, these two individuals, because they got so much to lose. But probably their team is like, hey, Kendrick's my man, I'm riding for him. Drake is my man, I'm riding for him. So you know what I'm saying, if I see him, it's up. I'm fighting. And who knows? I don't know. Like, I don't know, Drake and Kendrick, they may sit here and be feeling like that too. Who knows? But, what it does, for, the rap and rap music in particular, and in the culture right now, it's getting us invested. We may not be invested in dollars, in money, but definitely in attention. They definitely got our attention for real. And for that, just, pure entertainment, I'm here for it. And Cat Williams, in this new age of expose, that's what I like to call it, exposure. Cat Williams, set it up, because he started sitting here and going at all the comedians, saying that everybody love in Hollywood and the whole industry as a whole. And then you have the situation with, Diddy. So now you got this rap beef between Drake and Kendrick. They exposing each other. Kendrick is saying, Drake, look, y'all, he's saying Drake is a pedo, and Drake is saying Kendrick, he beats on his wife, and he's not that black activist, Panther, all for the people, black messiah. He's not that dude. He don't sit here and do nothing for his hood. And them kids that he see here and claim to see him take care of so well, he may not be a good dad either. Yeah, they going at each other. So they exposing each other's, personal lives and character. And yeah, they playing off the times that we in, what people are really interested in. Because that Cat Williams interview that he did with Shannon Sharp, it did crazy numbers on YouTube. Crazy numbers. And who else is winning is the streamers. You know, the people who do the music reviews. You know, who does this, you know, type of content on the internet. They also winning because now it's not just that people are listening, you know, to these diss songs between these two monster rappers. They also is going to, you know, all these reaction videos and, you know, these big time streamers, the S.N.A.C.K, academics, you know, seeing how they reacting to it and seeing their whole opinion and content around, you know, this rap battle season that we're in, you know, in rap right now. If you a rapper and you plan on, you know, putting out something in May, you know, this month around this time, or I don't know how long, you know, saying this beef is gonna go, but it's quiet for all the other rappers. It's like, look, it's not your time. Go sit down somewhere, you know, and wait till, you know, the war is over. You know, wait till the smoke clears to put something out. So, yeah. Well, also, there's some differences between Kendrick and Drake. You know, and it's obvious, you know, but, you know, and all the diss songs they had put out, you know, Kendrick is more methodical, you know, more psychological, you know, warfare, you know. Drake is, you know, it's like the typical you know, rapper that's going to sit here and get to the point easily. Like, he's not dropping little Easter eggs like Kendrick is. And this is here's my thing. This is you know, Metro said pick a side and stay there. I'm on the side of Kendrick. I'm just gonna put it out there. I like Drake. You know what I'm saying? I do. You know, his run is like no other. He has so many hits. It's crazy. And he said it himself. Got more hits than the Beatles. But Kendrick is going to do this in a way where he's not trying to make people be like, he's not going to sit here and go the people pleaser route with this. is what I'm trying to say. He's looking at Drake in his eyes like there's nobody else around, and he's trying to pick him apart, layer by layer by layer. You know, Drake is trying to sit here and get the oohs and ahs, you know what I'm saying, from the crowd. At least that's how I take it. And that's why I'm rolling with Kendrick, because Kendrick, you know what I'm saying, been wanting this for a while. I think Drake, you know what I'm saying, he's been living his life, doing his thing. And he knows Kendrick, you know, has been getting at him. Has been wanting to get at him. And so I think he's you know what I'm saying, whenever he has time, you know what I'm saying, he's like, look, okay, let me prepare. And just I'm gonna mention Cole, you know what I'm saying, just briefly. Cole's is taking straightaways, you know what I'm saying, and ever since that, you know, apology, I don't think he should never have done it, you know what I'm saying. I think the best way for him to see here and tell people that he's bowing out is just basically just let them know, like, look, y'all don't know what is about, you know, what is about to come. I find out it ain't about me. You know what I'm saying? So it's best for me to sit here and just bow out right now, because it really don't make no sense, you know what I'm saying, for me to jump in it, because I know what's coming. And just could have left it like that, because then what's going on right now, you know, as you see, who cares about J. Cole right now? It's the Kendrick and Drake show. But Cole, you know what I'm saying, made that apology even worse by dick sucking and talking about his heart and peace and emotions. And yeah, he is dude, you don't gotta be that deep with it. It just ain't about you. It has nothing to do with you. That's just what it is. And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because what people actually want to see, you know, Drake and Kendrick. Rick Ross trying to jump in. Nobody don't care about that. You know, he came out with that, you know, with that little diss song. And really kind of see here and set, you know, the table up, you know what I'm saying, for Kendrick, because, you know, he came out there and say, oh, you know, Drake is nothing but a white boy that's trying to be black. And then, you know, Kendrick, you know, went on and play off that. And also in Family Matters, you know, by Drake, he mentions that, you know, Kendrick, you know, is rapping like he trying to free the slaves. Look, tell me how y'all feel about that, because I'm about to tell y'all how I feel about that. I think That's some tone deaf shit. Because I don't even know how, how to really explain it. It's I really don't, because I just think it's just so obvious. Like, you can't say that. You can't really say that. Like, Kendrick comes from what? Compton? You know what I'm saying? Come from the mean streets of LA. Gang culture, serious out there. You know what I'm saying? He's basically a black artist, speaking on his experiences. And yeah, you know what I'm saying, his music can come off revolutionary. That's how, you know what I'm saying, he want his music to be. A black person, any black person is not going to sit here and think that Kendrick is just, rapping like that just to be cool or something like that. Or it is, or just, being condescending or something like that. Is I don't know. It's that I feel like that line wasn't needed. You know what I'm saying? It could have just scratched that and came up with something better. But letting people know that Kendrick, beat on his wife and that their marriage is not all, peaches and cream. I think that's a good angle, because if Kendrick's going to big up that he just some God-fearing, good father, good husband type of dude, yeah, bring out, the skeletons in his closet. Both of these guys is letting you know that they up to no good. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, who's the better killer here? You know what I'm saying? Who's the better villain? And Kendrick, I like how he's doing with the picture cover art. For 616, he has some fucking Hawaiian Picasso like shirt, OJ gloves, Maybach symbol on it, some pills, and one of those pills is Ozempic. Saying that Drake takes Ozempic, and Ozempic is it's in a drug, help people lose weight. And also some of the food businesses been complaining about the drug because they say it makes people not want to eat. And I have a whole theory on this that brings me up to what I think why they doing this to Drake. Drake been working seriously hard, 2 tours back to back. He's been wanting to take some time off, for health reasons. I think he mentioned that he been having like stomach issues or whatever. And then once his tour is all over, Metro Boomin, Future, Kendrick, Rick Ross, Weeknd, what's the one, you know what I'm saying? That's goes out. That's with Rihanna. Oh man, that's messed up. Now I'm forgetting his name right now. But anyway, they decided to sit here and go at Drake at this time where he should be taking some time off. Should have been taking some time off. And it seemed like they trying to sit here and get Drake in a state where he's highly stressed out and also, physically burned out. Because when you sit here and trying to take somebody down, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to come at them, you know what I'm saying, when they at their best. You want to sit here and get them at the the right time where they can easily, when they almost on their knees. And it's not, it's not the bad, but basically they almost, falling. And when you think about, Drake's, career, it's not at his height. It can get back to his height, you know what I'm saying, if he win this battle. But it's been on a slow decline for a minute now. And like I said, he's 2 tours, overwork, and now this coming out stressed out. He has to expose Kendrick is exposing him, and not in a good way either, saying, what I'm saying, like, look, you taking those Ozempic pills, sleeping pills, you're not healthy. You physically not healthy. Now with that black Guz with the Maybach symbol on there, now what that mean? And then that shirt. And then, saying that he's a pedophile. It's kind of like, saying they both should be in jail. One is a pedophile, one beats on his wife, and it's like they like in a cell, with each other, and they both arguing about who's gonna have it worse, up in there. No, you gonna have it worse because you see here and put your hands on a woman. No, you gonna have it worse because you seen here is fucking somebody's underage daughter. Like, this is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. And I'm all here for it, like I said before. But look, let me know in the comments what you think about this whole beef. Who you got. And yeah. This is Snack News. Ali Aqua caught. I'm your girl, Chef Lil P. As always, eat healthy, stay peaceful. I'm out.